Shabbat Shalom and welcome to this week's 3, 2, 1, that's 3 comments on the Parsha in 2 minutes with one insight, vayigash. We get the exciting, dramatic conclusion to the brothers' story. There's a denouement next week, but we get the real, coming together in this week. And I am struck by both the ability to change and the ability to stay the same and where all that comes from and what is going on. At 3 moments, we get changes and sameness happening. The most obvious, the strongest one is Judah. Judah, who before failed to save Joseph, participated in the lie to Jacob, making it seem that Joseph was really dead, and then let his father suffer for years and years, but has learned from that mistake and had the ability to stand up for Benjamin and be willing to take his place, the ultimate act that seals the possibility of saving and continuing the Jewish people. The second is Joseph. Joseph has changed so dramatically, become so Egyptian that his brothers don't recognize him. They can't even see their younger brother in this man of authority and power. And the third is a moment where there is a universal truth. It's not really a change moment, but it is remarkably accurate to at least my experience of life. Joseph has this emotional moment and decides to reveal himself to his brothers, and he wants to do it privately. He doesn't want anyone else to know. So he gathers his brothers inside the courtyard, sends the servants out so he can keep it secret, and immediately all the servants hear and share with everyone. So often this is one of the more essential truths of human existence, is that whatever you want kept secret is most likely to be spread far and wide. It's fascinating how often it goes that way over and over again. So despite cultural differences, dramatic theological long-term plans playing out, the human need, desire, existence of gossip remains constant. That's where the change comes in. It does not change. That is all cultures, all the time, everywhere. So what do we actually walk away with? Can we change? Can we grow? Joseph changed and became Egyptian, and that saved us, but also lost his Jewishness in a sense. But that's perhaps where he found the ability to forgive his brothers. The Judah only found the ability to become a good person, to stand up for what is right, after doing a horrible thing and condemning Joseph to years of slavery and being sentenced to jail for all he knew, actually dead, and then lied to his father. So what can we walk away with? How can we hold on to anything? I think that in this we get these twin truths that are the same and opposite. That on the one hand, we always can change. Every day we have the chance to be something new. We can be Judah or Joseph and grow. And on the other hand, we are exactly the same. We are who we are at our core, and we can only become more of that person. These things sound like contradictions, but in fact, the Torah is telling us they work in tandem. And when we stop trying to be one or the other, always the same, always changing, but in fact embrace both, that's when we find the path to a little more wholeness, a little more possibility. This Shabbat, I wish us the chance to change so that we can be even more the same. Shabbat Shalom.